Do you want to talk about Colin Kaepernick?
Sure. What's your opinion
Well,
on Colin Kaepernick?
I'm not actually 100%. I'm not actually 100% understanding what exactly.
I
happened.
have a lot of backstory on this if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad. I like to be informed. I want to. Well, I'll tell you what I know of, and then you can fill me in what I'm missing.
Okay.
So, he's an NFL player, right? I don't know do you know what team he plays for?
Yeah, 49ers.
Okay.
He was a quarterback.
So nobody. No. And so he's the one that after the whole Black Lives Matter and black people were dying, getting shot by cops and stuff, he refused to stand for the national anthem. He would kneel for the anthem during games, right?
Yeah.
Which is a big no-no in America. And you're actually American, right? So you were born in Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
So you probably might have a little bit of loyalty to this kind of subject. To me, the flag's not a big deal in New Zealand. Like, it's not. There's no real patriotic feelings in New Zealand that much, I don't think. Apart from when you come to the whole Māori and Kiwi debate. But so this guy kneels during the anthem, and it was a big uproar. And then you had people against him and for him. And then other players would kneel with him. And lately, he's just been sponsored by Nike. Right? He's like the face of Nike.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's pretty much. And now everyone's burning their shoes and shit like that, which is fucking ridiculous.
So with this whole Colin Kaepernick thing, and what a lot of people like to forget about it, is like, before he lost his contract and was cut from the team, he was playing like shit.
Right.
Like, out of the starting quarterbacks, he was like ranked one of the lowest. And so yeah, he was playing badly. Now, in America, if you're a fucking star level athlete, you can be controversial. Like, there was that Aaron Hernandez or whatever, he was like a tight end in football, played for the Patriots, really fucking good player, killed somebody. And like, the Patriots are still like, if you avoid prison time, man, we'll sign you.
Well,
like, because he was good.
You're like a god if you play football.
Yeah, like, he was good. And people were like, like, if Tom Brady had decided I'm kneeling, like, no one would have given a fuck. Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, everyone agrees on it.
Plus he's white though.
Yeah, but like...
But that would have helped you.
I don't know.
You know? Yeah.
No,
I think a lot of black people would have been like, man, this guy's white.
Okay, like, who was it? Let's say... who's a great American football player? Let's say Larry Fitzgerald. He's like one of the greats. Like, decided to take a knee. Dude plays amazing. People probably wouldn't have been so like controversial about it.
You reckon?
But this dude, who was getting cut from the team, decides to make this big political
He probably
stand.
knew that he didn't have much longer to go anyway.
Well,
that's
that's
like,
kind of people's like way of thinking. Is it was like his last stand of like, man, if I'm influential and controversial, I can keep my place.
But the whole point of it was to protest black people getting shot by cops, right? That was it.
It was, but it, like, the way it all happened, it kind of seems a little bit scummy because, as an outside perspective, because we're outside of America, we're removed from it. It just looked like a play of, I'm doing bad right now. If I can distract people with from my bad play, then they'll forget about it, and we can now tackle this issue. Now, I'm not saying it's not an important issue. Super, like, big issue, needed to be addressed, and I'm glad he did. But, like, then also now coming out being like, sacrificing everything as his ad campaign says, but he got like a 30 million Nike deal. It's like, what did you sacrifice?
What did you sacrifice? Yeah, you were getting cut anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of like you were on your way out, man. Like,
the thing though over there, it's like they live and breathe by the flag. The old Americans, you know, like you see every protest, it gets aggressive in that. But as soon as somebody pulls out a flag and burns it, man, shit hits the fan. Like it's big.
Well, that's like anywhere. Like there was that New Zealand dude who shot up the flag with a shotgun. People outraged about that. Like,
I'm sure there's a few, but it's nowhere near on the same level as America.
I mean, we're not on the same level. There are very few countries on the same level as America.
Well, that's what I mean with the patriots, with the patriotic kind of, really hard.
No, I agree with that, but
so when you kneel to the flag, I mean that's a big like fuck you to America.
But I mean, like, I feel like the anthem is a big fuck you to black people. Like, it was written by a slave trader and a slave owner and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean,
how are you supposed to stand with honor for something that like
because it doesn't mean what it means.
Oppresses your ancestors.
Well, it doesn't mean the same what it means back then. It's supposed to be about uniting.
I love how we have like two white guys like discussing this like race issue.
Well,
no, I mean we're allowed our opinions on that,
like,
but like I feel like we can't.
No, I disagree. You can have an opinion on anything.
You can, but I feel like we don't fully
can't
encapsulate the issue because we don't understand what it's like to be oppressed.
I agree with that, but it's like it's also how long do you want to live in the past? I mean, the past is kind of holding a lot of people back themselves because they can't get over it.
Oh, I'm not saying that's not true, but I'm also saying that like While we made a lot of steps forward in recent history, I feel like we've also made a lot of steps back, like to the point where people are burning Nikes because they don't like what this guy represents.
that is so fucking stupid. That these guys have gone now because Nike's now sponsoring this guy. He's the face of Nike. They've paid like hundreds of dollars for these shoes. They've already given their money to Nike, and they're just burning them to make a statement. Do you think Nike gives a shit?
Well, dude, it's funny that they're talking about like how burning their Nikes because fuck Nike for sticking up for this black guy. Where do you think your Nikes are made, bro? Like Taiwan by some like little 8-year-old with fucking bleeding fingertips and shit.
It's funny you say that because believe in something even if it means sacrificing everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you mention that because what about
What's this?
wow. Now, if you put this label, if you put this slogan,
that's rough.
over something else, it really changes the message.
The meaning, yeah, it gets really dark.
It does,
really
doesn't
quick.
And it's funny because that's exactly what I think. Why are you burning your shoes and protesting against Nike for this? Which Nike, you say Nike or Nike?
Nike.
The correct way.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
And so, what do you think the biggest? Nike's probably the top, like the biggest.
Oh yeah, easy.
Listening to Adidas is probably like the second, like.
I'd even say Jordan. Oh, but Jordan collaborates with Nike a lot, so I'd probably...
And does Nike make the NFL gear and all that?
I think players have like contracts with different, but like you can have contracts with Under Armour. Like anyone's gonna have a contract with Under Armour.
I quite like Under
They're
Armour.
ugly shit. The shoes are ugly.
Yeah, I
Man.
quite like them. But okay,
Yeah,
so I was actually thinking.
Yeah, you changed the picture. You changed the context.
And then I was thinking, yo, what if Nike sponsored like another athlete, right? And then I was like, okay.
They have. There's like a whole. It's a whole.
Oh no, I mean this like with this slogan, right?
Oh god,
and
please
so,
tell me you're not going to go like a white guy or
no,
something.
no, and then I was thinking, what if Mike Tyson was sponsored? And believe in something, even if it means that's like everything. Just do it. It's so good, right? That's a much better slogan in my opinion. And then I was
He went to prison for rape.
well, hey, he believed in it. I mean, but isn't it just such a good believe in something, even if it means that's like everything. Just do it. And then, because I
just really love my people.
and then I googled this, and there were a whole lot more.
Oh, of course there are.
And I was like,
There'll be like Stalin ones.
well, then there was
ones.
Thanos, and I thought Thanos
dude.
because that is so relevant. He believed in something so much that he killed half the fucking world.
Yeah, but like he wasn't getting sponsored by Nike the whole time, acting
Well,
like he lost out on millions.
No, but the slogan.
I think that's the other thing is people feel betrayed because they were like, okay, Colin Kaepernick, like sacrificing his career because a lot of people don't watch football, not understanding that he actually wasn't very good, but like, he's sacrificing his career. He's letting all that money go to stand up.
I don't think it
nation.
was the career that was
And he's
sacrificed.
paid by Nike.
I don't think it was the career that means sacrifice. It's because he gained so much hate over it. Because he believed in something
But
so
it
much.
sacrificed the career.
Well,
You're never gonna he's never gonna play in the NFL.
But he's more relevant now than ever.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
Because I never even heard of him before.
That's what people are saying. It's like, what did you really sacrifice? You talk about sacrifice, but you're getting 30 million on the side from Nike.
Yeah, but I think he sacrificed because now a lot of people really hate him over this.
Yeah, but then on the flip side of that, to a lot of people, he's a new messiah.
Yeah.
Like,
wow, that's it. Well, kind of like Thanos. Half people love him, half people. And then because
half people don't have a choice.
Well, that's true. Well, you gotta love him after that. You could,
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then I was like, I just saw more and more of these pictures. I thought it was so good. So then we seen that one, and then.
Oh god!
and then I thought that was so good. Just Kim Jong Un just sitting there, imagine him just launching his fucking death rockets and just thinking, even for me sacrificing.
I will believe in everything.
I just thought it was so good, and then
just
to take it,
think of Team America. Though he's like, I'm so lonely.
and then to take it one step further.
Oh, that's sorry. Oh, dude, I knew this was.
It's so, but this message, it's so deep, and because I actually think it's a really good slogan. And then you take it from one extreme and into the other, and it's like, damn, you can apply this to a lot of things.
My opinion on this is words are kind of random. Like, you know what you mean when you say words. When you say a sentence, you know what it means. Like, when you call me a fag,
all under perspective.
or like you say I'm retarded.
I never call you a fag or retarded.
No, but like if you were, you wouldn't be going, you're severely disabled or you're a homosexual.
It's all context.
Well, that's what I mean. So like, when you talk to someone and you say...
I can't look at it, he keeps staring at me, it's fucking weird.
Like when you're talking...
and then believe in something, even if it means cutting your dick off. Screw it. Like that.
You know what cracks me up about this? that year where like he came out, whatever your viewpoint on that is, don't want to offend anybody, but like when you see that year she came out as the transgender, she won Athlete of the Year,
Woman of the Year.
hadn't competed for like 4 years, and won Woman of the Year.
Did she win Athlete of the Year?
Yeah, dude, hadn't competed in like 4 years, Woman of the Year.
Sure, you have to compete in that year to win Woman of the Year.
Well, that's supposed to be Best Athlete of that year.
Yeah.
While you're there, give it a like, give it a like, give it a thumbs up.
148 subscribers. Just saying.